What's going on? Dreamcast 84 here. Today I got an Xbox original. I went to a pawn store that's in my area and scooped this up. Got it for a pretty good deal and got it for cheaper than what it's offered online. This thing is a beast. I had one of these growing up after I heard that Shenmue 2 was coming onto the Xbox original. So I've just been like thinking about Xbox original just here recently, just like meditating on it. I'm playing Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick, and I've made significant progress in that game. I'm almost at the very end of the game. I'm in the Evil Dearborn area, Dearborn, Michigan, which is where the game is located. But yeah, this is the spiritual successor to the Dreamcast. It's just Microsoft stole a lot of ideas from from the Dreamcast and everything, and I'm super excited to be having this. I don't know if this works, but I thought I would just show this and just play test it and stuff. I guess I'll just like record this little intro and just show overlays of the of pictures and stuff. I guess I'll just go about it that way. Because I don't really want to take this out of the packaging just yet, but this is how it came, and I got the little S controller. I hope that the analog sticks and stuff are in good condition, but I guess, when I, take this out, I can just show you guys that way. I just want to take pictures first. But, yeah, it's very nostalgic for me. It's got a little front tray that comes out, much like the Xbox 360 here. And, yeah, I haven't done an Xbox 360 review. I've done a Sega Sports console review and a Hello Kitty console review, Dreamcast, and I have never done a white console review yet. But yeah, I'm just doing what I can where I can. I've been playing a couple of games now. I'm hoping that I upload this before. I probably will, but I've been playing Exhibition of Speed, and I've been giving this like more of a shot, and I'm having fun with it. I give it a personal 10. I gave it for the review an 8. I said 7.5, then I later on said 8, but this one's a really good PAL exclusive game. It's not perfect, but it reminds me a lot of Speed Devils, and I like Exhibition of Speed a whole lot. And like I said, I've been playing Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick, and this just really brings me back, and it's awesome. I have some exclusive Xbox games, and I kind of want to show you that, and I'll do that here in a second and pause the video, but this is one of those that I can play on the 360, also on the Xbox original. Now, I ordered this, and I got this today. It's Ghostbusters, and it's just one of these games that you loan out to one of your friends, and your friend never gives it back, so I really want to revisit this Ghostbusters movie. It's essentially a movie, because Ghostbusters 1 and 2 never had a sequel, like a true sequel from Sam Raimi, so this is the closest that we got. Like, it's narrated by like it's voice acted by the same people, and this is as close that you can get to Ghostbusters 3, and it's pretty awesome. And I played a little bit of Duke Nukem Forever. I'm stuck. I don't think that I'm at the point where I'm like totally stuck, but I don't know. I gotta look at walkthroughs and stuff, but I really like the ride up to the point. I'm just defeating some boss guy. Man, the bosses are hard, and I'm really kind of discouraged with Half-Life 2 right now, because I think there's a glitch with the game, and I'm not alone. Like, there's something to do with the ladders where you can't climb the ladders, and I guess you can, start the game over and try it again, and like try to go up ladders, and it might work for you, but a real disappointment, because this is, come on, man, it's the sequel to Half-Life, this is a must-play game, and, oh, man, I don't know, I got it for like $7. I hope the person that played it didn't, like, see that it glitched up and just like, it had low character qualities, and they just wanted to just spread misery as opposed to just getting rid of the game or whatever, but, this is the Xbox original, and I'm so excited, and I'm gonna plug it up to my CRT, and it's probably not going to show up on video, but I'll try, I guess. And this is just something that is kind of left field. I haven't really done a hardware review. I've been doing the Hello Kitty review and an arcade stick review, but this is another console, man, and I don't know. I guess I can start reviewing Xbox games, but I mean, they're not real reviews. I'm just kind of showing off, games and stuff. But I'm gonna pause the video for 2 seconds and show you the ones that won't play on the Xbox 360, but will play on this bad boy. Hopefully, let's see if this thing boots up and everything. Yeah, I got a little case right here of games that I play tested on the 360, and they just won't play. So you have to have, this motivated me. Plus, I picked up some from the pawn store, which I didn't show, that are probably scratched up, but I got them for $2 each. You know what I mean? But first of all, Toe Jam and Earl 3. I said in a earlier video that I was wanting to play this, and I was insinuating the 360, but no, I got confused with that. It's easy to get confused when there's games that can play on some systems but not others. So I really want to revisit this, and I never beat it, but it's cool. It's Toe Jam and Earl, man. It's awesome. I like the first one. The second one, not so much, but I'm really excited about this one. It's Reckless the Yakuza mission. This is what really man, I just really liked this DeLorean-looking car, and the graphics and everything. It's just amazing. Reckless the Yakuza missions. I got Monopoly Party. Now, I used to play this on the GameCube with someone I used to know, and I have very fond memories playing that. And Monopoly Party, man, it's just a really good version. It's a very quick version of Monopoly. It's not slow. But, yeah, I'm very curious about Spy vs. Spy because, my dad liked Mad Magazine, and I liked Mad Magazine growing up, and I think it kind of formed my subversive sense of humor, my gross out sense of humor, like Nickelodeon Slime and, Mad Magazine. It just kind of, I like that stuff. So, Jaws Unleashed, it's not supposed to be that great of a game, but you can play as Jaws. I thought it was noteworthy. Midway Arcade Treasures, there's 3 of them, but I have 2 of them. I have the 1 and 2. So it'll be kind of cool to have a little arcadey experience on my Xbox original. Why not? And I got Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and I'm gonna play test that. Now I'm not so sure if these games play on the Xbox 360 or not, but they should on the Xbox original. But they might be just totally, I don't know. Championship Bowling. I have no idea what Championship Bowling is all about. But hey, bowling, right? We got Gun Griffin Allied Strike. Big Old Robots looks cool, $2. I may or may not play. I don't know. Probably won't. But Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. I saw this on like underrated Xbox original games lists and stuff. Because, I'm a nerd. I look up that stuff. So thought I'd give it a shot. And Tack the Great Juju Challenge. Oh man, I didn't see Nickelodeon. I've seen where I've seen on lists about like Voodoo Vince being an underrated platform game, and I might have gotten this confused with like Toki or something. I saw Tack and I'm like, oh cool, but it looks like garbage. Look at that. That's some no, man. But yeah, that's just my opinion. But yeah, I got Grabbed by the Ghoulies coming in the mail, so I'm excited about that. And for my 360, I got the Burger King games. I got those coming in, because I have fond memories checking out those. Like I was talking about exploitation games like Duke Nukem Forever and Leisure Suit Larry and stuff like that. Just kind of these throwaway trash games, but they actually have quality behind them. I like them just because I'm easy to please. It doesn't take much to make me happy. But yeah, man, I just thought I'd show that. I'm going to take pictures of the system. I might take a video of the system. I don't know. I'm editing on this tablet, so I'm going to do that. And yeah, just I'm excited. Xbox original, man. All right, it might be a little bit windy out here, but we got some awesome natural light. And we got some good, vantage points, I guess. You might not be able to see the front of the system, but I can move it easily. Yeah. Get some sun shining on the thing. I got the plastic on there, so let's take the plastic off real quick. All right, here it is in all its glory. The little green piece right here Now, for some reason in my head, I had it envisioned that it would be cracked or something like that. But it's in good condition. It's got a little scuff that you can't see, kind of right there. But overall, I'm okay. For some reason, I'm just kind of focusing on this. Now, I laugh at this because it's a drink coaster. It looks just like a drink coaster. It looks like you're supposed to put your drink on it, doesn't it? It's just a big old glorified drink coaster with a big old X. But, yeah... nobody online really laughs about this little piece right there, but it's cool, and it's, you know, like I said, nostalgic and awesome. Oh, and by plastic I meant saran wrap. But here's a cord, just what you expect. Standard coaxial cables, yellow, white, and red. Got the power cord, just what you need. And this right here. Now, yeah, the analog stick looks a little bit bumped, you know, a little bit busted or whatever, but yeah, the form factor, it feels kind of rounded off in your hand. Kind of makes me think of the PlayStation 4 controller. But yeah, it's got the white and the black buttons, and I'm really nostalgic for the Duke controller, so I'm going to try to, you know, get my hands on the big old potato controller, you know. But it's nice to have a good solid controller. I hope it works good. And yeah, we're gonna totally play test this thing. But yeah, the system itself is just a beast. Like I said, you can see the scuffs and stuff. You know, I'm getting a used system, so I kind of like the fact that it's busted up, because I don't have to worry if I get a little scuff on it. I can just play it and not really flip out. You know, I don't have to be a perfectionist. Now, dust collects in these little grooves right here, but what are you gonna do, right? We didn't really show off the back of the thing, but the back of the thing is just pretty standard. It's got those little grooves and rivets and stuff. It has a very like bulky look, but it's a very unique, distinctive look, you know. And the bottom is just kind of, I don't know if it's missing a sticker or anything like that, but you know, looks kind of cool. And you know, Xbox original. It's just, like I said, it's a beast. And you know what, it's probably gonna sound really loud when I crank this thing. So right on. Yeah, let's get to it and hook it up and check it out. All right, here goes. This is my first time cranking this baby up. Maybe if I turn this light on, maybe it'll help some. No, I got it unplugged. I had to kind of rearrange my plugs and stuff to accommodate this CRT, this lovely CRT, which you see kind of flickering. But yeah, I'm going to play test Reckless, the Yakuza missions, and I have 2 copies of them because I was not diligent with taking photos and stuff and whatever. But hey, 2 copies of a good game, relatively cheap, $4.99, $2.95. You know, not breaking the bank with this one, but yeah, we're going to try this out. Let's go for it. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's hit the button. Okay, I had to switch. It cranked up. It's doing it. I'm happy. Now let's see if it reads discs. Now I know that the oh man, listen to this. Listen. I loved my Xbox original, and I have no idea why I sold it. Back in the day, I don't know. I used to listen to music. I used to rip music. You could put in CDs and then like upload them. You can rip them onto the hard drive. And I want to see if there's anything on the hard drive or anything like that. I can do this stuff later. It's not recognizing my controller. That's the downside. Let me turn it off. That's really unfortunate. I hope that this piece isn't messed up. I'll do an up-close TV shot of that. Let's see. Nothing? Is the controller port messed up? Sorry you have to see this. Alright, I just took that Xbox to the pawn shop that I bought it from, and I told them that the disc tray didn't work and that the controller wouldn't be recognized. So that was an inconvenience, and I just got back from that, but I just knocked it out and came back. And yeah, it's frustrating, but let's just do what we were originally intending to do. I took photos of the system and videos of the original system. So it's the original system. They just hit it with air duster, and I think there was something in the disc tray that was keeping it from opening. But yeah, back on track. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it powered up last time, so that's no surprise. And the controller's basically the same. I guess I might not need to take pictures of that, but let's see if it recognizes. It works. Finally. Let's see if there's any music that anybody put on there. Deer Hunting, Digimon Freight Night, Koki Country. What is this? Whoever had this loaded this up with a bunch of songs. Not that many, just 14 albums. Oh, just in select tracks, not even full CDs. Maybe 3 CDs from the way it looks. 3 or 4 CDs. So, Lonesome Whistle? What's that? That's some band? I'm from southern United States, so... No. Dreamcast 84's channel is taking a whole different direction. Hey man, it's cool, man. If there's some good old southern redneck guy that owned this system, then that's cool. This controller feels a little bit sticky. It's kind of gross. You know how you get like old controllers and stuff, and that's like annoying. But I'm gonna hit this up with alcohol later. Other than that, it's kind of the same controller. I'm gonna order another controller online. But yeah, memory. Let's see what the memory looks like. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh man, like I got some old CDs, and like I used to have so many old grunge CDs, and I had this playlist called Long Lost Songs, and it would just be just all of them, just like Nirvana, Stone Temple Pilots, Soundgarden, the Eels, just Collective Soul, just like all that '90s goodness, and yeah, like I'm gonna see if Reckless works. Let's do this. Okay, Okay, the disc tray's working. The controller works. This is promising, and I know that the screen here looks just white, or kind of with a white with a green tinge. But yeah, I'm happy. This is working, man. I just had to troubleshoot this old system. The Dreamcast system aged a whole lot better than this. Why is it just blinking like that? You see that? See that right there? It might not be recognizing this particular disc. Oh wait, it just took a minute. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be all right, man. But yeah, like I'm saying, the Dreamcast completely aged better than the Xbox original. Now I'm gonna try to get some gameplay footage of this game just because I was excited. This is one of the main games that I had in mind when it came to getting an Xbox original, because I love this game. It's Reckless, man. So I'm gonna stick this closer to this.
Roger that. Okay.
right, so that was demo mode. That's cool. Yeah, let's just play test this game. Let me turn it down a little bit. Right on, man. I'm really happy that this got to work. This is amazing. This is really cool. It's bringing me back, man. I really like Reckless. Mission mode. Let's just do that. Why not? Scenario A. Why not? Let's do it. This game has a goofy quality to it. It's cool. Okay, you're just chasing somebody. That's cool. This is gonna be a good one to come in. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do Xbox original reviews, but I'm kind of deeply considering it. Later on, you unlock really cool looking ones, really cool looking cars. I mean, traffic. Yeah, I don't want heavy traffic. Come on now. Speaking of racing games, there was like a Crazy Taxi High Roller game on the Xbox. So I'm so glad that I have an Xbox original in my life now. She's eating flan.
Aren't we supposed to be on duty or something?
Looks like she's drinking a milkshake.
What was that? No! My pudding! I'm gonna get you for this.
Nobody messes with my pudding. If she really liked that pudding, she would get on her knees and eat that pudding off the floor. Off the ground, off that dirty French ground or wherever they're at.
Think? That was them. Let's go.
Alright.
Roger that. Okay.
Okay, yeah, you just, okay, you gotta hit B to reverse. That's annoying. Hey, Exhibition of Speed is kind of like that too. But yeah, you just ram into them. The graphics of this game is phenomenal. I don't know if you can tell because it's on the CRT, and you know this is kind of an antiquated system on an antiquated television. But this is how we used to play back in the day, you know. And yeah, I don't really care about playing good, and I can hunker down and play this. I can totally do that. Later on, I've been just kind of prioritizing just playing games because games are fun and it's just they're meant to be played, you know. So this is an Xbox original review. It's not really a Reckless the Yakuza Missions review, but I'm really excited about playing Xbox original games again because I'm just really wanting game variety, and Xbox original just provides that because, you know, with today's market and everything, I just feel like the games that are offered on the PlayStation 4 store is just kind of, I don't know, and, you know, the Xbox One, they're kind of relying on the fact that they can do backwards compatibility, and, you know, I just feel like old games are just really where it's at a lot of the times, and I feel like I can't really talk over this, so I'm gonna turn it down. But yeah, like I love the Xbox original because it really is kind of like the Dreamcast 2. It's just awesome. It's, you know, it has Shenmue 2 because at the time it wasn't released. Like I didn't know about playing import games because I was just kind of a casual consumer. I didn't know about the hardcore Dreamcast stuff until way later on. So, you know, I get to play these games again. I have a working Xbox original system that can play like those 8 games that I talked about. And yeah, I can play test Monopoly Party tonight. I can play test the Midway Arcade Treasures. I can play Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. I can play this game, this wonderful gem of a game. You know, that this game is just like, it has like that shiny quality from, you know, when the sun hits the car and stuff. It looks really neat. And I guess this might not look like much to you. And plus on the CRT, it might not even come up because, you know, it's all blippy and blurry and whatever. But this is awesome, man. I love CRTs because you can play light gun games on them. And I have a couple of them, and I think they're worth, you know, checking out. But yeah, looking at the replay and stuff, you just see you see how the lights just kind of shimmer. You know, you see the reflection of the lights and stuff, and
the replays are awesome because it looks like hand cameras and stuff. So I'm not gonna talk about all of the games or anything like that, but yeah, I guess I'll just end it this way. But yeah, the Xbox original has a special place in my heart, and I'm just really glad to have it back in my life, and I'm really excited because it's really weird how the Xbox 360 can play some of the Xbox original games, but not all of them. I'm a big fan of like 100% backwards compatibility, but since we don't live in that kind of world, it's okay. I've lost a lot of stuff in my life just by either selling it or getting rid of it, and that's not to say that you can't like track stuff down. It's not the end of the world. Like when people say, "Oh, I would play Dreamcast, but I don't have a Dreamcast anymore." Like what you want like charity or something? What, you want someone to give you a Dreamcast? What, so you can get rid of it again? Like if you really wanted to play Dreamcast, you'd get your hands on it pretty much. And I really wanted to play Xbox original, so here I am playing it. So it's a good time to be alive, man. It's awesome, dude. I got the Genesis. I got like 2 or 3 different models of Genesis. I got the Xbox original, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, and Dreamcast. A whole slew of Dreamcast systems. So, these are my favorite systems, for real. Like, I grew up playing the Genesis, and then I kind of skipped 5th gen, and then, 6th gen Dreamcast, and then Xbox. And, I'm okay with never having a GameCube or a PS2. I'm okay with that, even though those were popular systems too. Or I'm cool with not having an N64 or any of these other popular systems. I'm cool because I like what I like, and I know you like what you like, and more power to you. And I'm just geeking out, and I'm just talking. And Xbox original, it just makes me happy. It just makes me happy, man. I love this stuff, so I'm excited. Xbox. Oh, I'm supposed to review it. All right. Yeah, I was supposed to, I accidentally said view replay again, but that's okay. Yeah, I was supposed to review this, so of course I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 just because you're able to play all of the awesome Xbox original games and you got that awesome hard drive, which is really awesome because like I want to get my hands on old CDs or and just have the music on the hard drive and store the CDs somewhere else. And I just think at the time it was really awesome to do that. And the you don't need memory cards, even though you got memory card slots on the controllers. You don't need memory cards. And the thing is a hulking beast, but at the time, like, it really did look better than anything else. Out of the whole 6th gen, the Xbox just killed everything. Have you seen Splinter Cell on Xbox? That's case in point. Halo is a beautiful game. And yeah, I love a lot of these games, and some of them you can't play on the 360, but some you can, so I don't know, like, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10, guys, because Shenmue 2, and stuff like this, just awesome games. Like you can play Stubbs the Zombies on 360, but that, you can play Stubbs the Zombie on the 360, but you can play it on the Xbox original as well, and it's just, I don't know, I'm just really nostalgic for it. I'm geeking out, going on and on and on about it. So 10 out of 10. Do I recommend it? Yes, get your hands on one. The Xbox One is supposed to have backwards compatibility, but it just never really interested me because the Xbox One reveal and the whole, that stuff was some dystopian stuff, man. Like, they were trying to go with online only, and you had to be online to play, and all this and all that. It was really consumer unfriendly, but like, I haven't forgiven Microsoft, but that's not to say that Microsoft didn't come out with a wonderful product at the time, even though they muscled into it, and kind of helped to kill the Dreamcast. The PS2 and the Xbox coming in really killed the Dreamcast, and the fact that you could easily pirate games and stuff on the Dreamcast 2 really didn't help. But multiple factors. Consumer confidence was lost because of all the add-ons with the Genesis and stuff. But we've all talked about this on end. But yeah, 10 out of 10. I totally recommend. get your hands on an Xbox original, man. You can play a bunch of cool, awesome games and just have a good old innocent, awesome time. Just escape and just don't think about life. And yeah, I totally recommend it. I appreciate you guys watching.
Mission complete. Great job.
Madoka! Wait for me! You! Freeze, punk. You're not going anywhere. And you? Put your hands up.
What? Help me!
Madoka, stop! These guys were driving the armored van, not the Yakuza cars! Huh? Oh, sorry, guys.
Destroy the Yakuza cars in order to take back the original place for counterfeit cash.
Okay, alright, let's go!
We're running out of time. Hurry. Make the wire. Don't let the rest of them get away. We're running out of time. Hurry. You got all the